Hey there everybody, how's it going? Nice to see you again. Thanks for tuning in. So it's been a hot minute, took a little break, and that's the way it goes sometimes. But got out and did some photography yesterday, and there'll be a video coming on that soon. Got up to a really nice place, made a test print, and more to come on that. So today I just wanted to touch bases and talk about a couple of topics in no particular order, but I guess the main topic would be a friend of mine, Ezra, in Boise, Idaho, who has been taking some photographs of my band, is just starting out in professional photography, and he's got a Canon T5i, 5Ti, something like that. And he wanted to know, he asked the question, as people always do, what would I recommend if I were just starting out in photography, didn't have a whole ton of disposable cash. And my recommendation, I looked at all the new Fujis and, you know, the the 50T and the 50 Mark III, whatever it is. So, and you know, all the new Fujis are going to be with a lens, with the kit lens, because if you're just starting out, I would definitely recommend the kit lens. They're all going to be $1,500 to $2,000, you know, and that's a lot of money for someone just starting out. So in looking at all the possibilities, my recommendation, and I still have the camera, would be the X-T3 used. And I would pick it up with the 18 to 55. So yeah, if you can get a clean copy, a clean copy of the X-T3 body I saw was about 800, 700 to 800, and you could probably pick up the 18 to 55 for maybe 300, so around $1,000. And if you can get a clean copy and make sure it's, you know, top mint, whatever, you know, you're looking at about $1,000. But this is a pro level camera. And if you're just starting out and you're learning your craft, it's really nice to be able to see the shutter speeds and the ISOs laid out. It makes it easier to visualize. When you have an LCD reading and you're spinning a dial, it's not so easy. With the X-T3, with the 18 and 55, you'll have an unmarked aperture dial, but you'll be able to see that move, but you will be able to have marked and lockable and unlockable shutter speeds and ISOs. So that's a really great learning aid as well. And the 18 to 55 is no slouch, and the X-T3 is a pro level camera. So here's an image I took in the Sawtooth Wilderness that I have enlarged to 30 by 40 inches, and it was perfect. So I can't say fairer than that. I think it's more important what software you use with Fuji than necessarily whether you have the 26 or 40 megapixel sensor. And of course, I recommend DxO, which leads me perfectly to my next topic, which is DxO has given me a discount code for their software, I believe. I believe it's for all of their software. And I think it's 15% off, which is a fantastic deal. That's very generous, and the code is Edward Martins. So yeah, there you go. So if you want some great DxO software, and I can't recommend Photolab higher. I mean, it's one of the best photo editing program I've ever used. So DxO, so I guess in a way they're now sponsoring my channel, in a way, and they are a sponsor, but I would recommend them no matter what. And I have recommended them when they weren't a sponsor. So that's a very synergistic, it's a wholehearted recommendation. And now you can get 15% off their software using the code Edward Martins. I'll put a link in the description below, as they say. The other thing that I found out is I've been hearing some stories that Fuji service, you know, I've banged on a lot about precision camera that does Sony's service, that they're not very professional, because they also do Pentax service, which isn't, you know, which Pentax users have always commented that the service is not so great. because precision isn't so great, and there it is. But I've heard a couple of anecdotal stories lately that Fuji service, if you have to send your camera back to Fuji, it's top notch. It's like 2-week turnaround. And for a lot of things like people dropping their cameras and breaking their LCD screens and things, which in no way, shape, or form should be covered under warranty, Fuji's been covering it. Fuji's been like replacing the screens and sending the cameras back. So I'm not saying you're going to get that service, but I am saying I'm hearing stories like that. So always nice to hear that your company that stands behind their cameras and is willing to stand behind their the people using their cameras. So that's awesome. I think it varies a lot by region. So Fuji's service in outer Nowheresville might not be as great as it is in the UK, which might not be as great as it is in the United States, or vice versa, etc. But you get the idea that Fuji has in-house service, and they seem to care. So that comes from the top down, and that's impressive. What else? Well, I think that's about it for today. I just wanted to play catch up a little bit on some of those topics and make a recommendation for Ezra. And yeah, I've been shooting the X-E5, and I took the X-E5 out yesterday. And so that will be coming in my next video. As always, please subscribe. Small channels need all the help they can get, and my channel is small and obviously needs all the help that it can get. So you hit that subscribe button, and that would be a really awesome thing. Other than that, we'll see you out there, and have a great one. Thanks so much. Bye.